Conflict versus contention. Now, oftentimes these words are used synonymously. We even use that way in war. I mean, it's a conflict in the Southeast, in Southeast Asia. All right, what I'm suggesting to you is there's a difference between conflict and contention, and I want to submit to you that it's significant. Have you ever met somebody, or maybe it's yourself, very conflict adverse? As soon as there's a disagreement in the room, that you flee. They don't want to be there. They'll somehow get out of it. Even to the point that if someone says no, they think somehow that's bad, that you can't not disagree. Well, I'm going to suggest that that's not healthy. In my mind's eye, when I did the research on this, when I came up with the following definition for conflict. Conflict is all about principles, what is right. It means that we both have the same goal. Let's pretend that you and I want to climb Mount Rainier. And I say, look, we're going up the north side. And you go, no, Himmer, you're nuts. We got to go up the south side. Well, we have a conflict here. We both want the exact same goal, but we're looking at a different path. A conflict resolution is when we base the disagreement on understanding. So I will say to you, okay, walk me through why it is you want to take that pathway. Then when you're finished explaining it, and I fully can understand where you are, it's reciprocated, right? Then you come back to me, all right, then tell me understand why you are. As long as I'm trying to understand your position, the probability of you getting angry and digging your heels in and not being able to move at all is very minimal. You'll reciprocate the openness because contention is who is right. Contention thwarts progress. It's collusionary, meaning you get exactly the opposite of what you want. Contention is basing everything on agreement. The actual definition of effective communication is to seek understanding. You're trying to understand what the other person says, or I'm talking to you, I need to understand what you're saying. That's conflict. I'm just understanding where you are, but I don't have to agree. My wife and I have been married a very long time, 37 plus years. We don't agree on a lot of things, and it's enjoyable. It's fun. My children don't mind. As a matter of fact, my 17-year-old, then 17-year-old, he had a date coming over one night. He came up to me and he said, hey, Dad, so-and-so's coming over tonight. Will you and Mom get in an argument? The reason that my son says that, and by the way, he records us when we get in our little arguments, is because they're fun, they're humorous, and they're not personal. I truly enjoy engaging with my wife in a moment of conflict. I detest going into contention with my wife. It's uncomfortable. It's not fun. It doesn't feel good. I can feel the negative drugs in me. It's total resistance. You want to find happiness in your relationships with others, accept conflict as a healthy position. It just means you see a different way to get exactly where you're going. We both want to climb Mount Rainier. All right, let's figure out the best way for us to go up there. It might require a little bit of compromise on either side or both sides, but that's conflict. It's healthy, it's desirable, you welcome it. Invite conflict into your space with all of your relationships. It's how you're going to grow. You need to tear down your ideas, your thoughts. You need to question your assumptions in order for you to grow back up. Conflict versus contention. Thanks.